like this.
Hello Lobo family, this is Mr. Rodriguez, one of the assistant principals here at Monte Middle School. I just want to take a minute to introduce you to some of the awesome electives that we offer here at your school site. So sit back and enjoy this sneak peek of the wonderful electives that are offered here at Monte Middle School.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Pennybaker and I'm here to encourage you to sign up for the Intro to Agriculture class, where you will learn that California is the top state in the United States as far as agricultural production. Also, it can be a stepping stone to the FFA program over at the high school, where you can raise your own animal, you can show your animal at the fair, you can sell your animal, and you can have your own entrepreneurial business project where you are making money and putting that away for college. In the Intro to Agriculture class, you will also be planting and maintaining our school garden where we grow fresh produce for you to enjoy.
Students should take ag because it could lead them to possible careers that are very high paying.
My favorite project is the project we're working on right now, which is drawing a flower, like the parts of a flower. The flower itself, the stem, the roots, and then a fruit. And I really like that because it's like very creative and it brings up the creative part of students.
I like ag because in ag we get creative and we get to go outside and work in the garden and actually pick plants, and we're able to take them home.
It's also a very fun class, pretty easy to pass if you do the work. It's a very fun and easy class to do out of the classes here in Monte.
Hi, I'm Ms. Lopez, the AVID coordinator here at Monte Middle School. AVID stands for Advancement
Via
Individual
Determination.
Students who join the AVID program volunteer to do so because they are individually determined to become advanced. AVID is for students who need the extra support in order to be prepared for college. A big component of AVID is tutorials. Tutorials is a 10-step process where students take notes in their class, then come to AVID with a point of confusion. Students fill out a tutorial request form where they write everything they already know about their problem. Finally, students are placed in a group of 7 to 8 students and one tutor. Then one student demonstrates their point of confusion to their peers. The tutor and group guide the student presenter through the critical thinking process of a series of questions until the student presenter is able to solve their point of confusion. The beauty of AVID is that students learn best through the tutorial process because they are learning from their peers. AVID puts all the necessary skills together in order for them to be successful in college. AVID takes students on field trips where they get to visit a university. Many students want to move away when they are finished with high school. So AVID helps by exposing students to the many different opportunities there are in the world.
Hi, my name is Evelyn and I chose to be an AVID because growing up I was never really good at being organized or taking notes. My favorite part about AVID is helping people with their point of confusions and the little team building activities we get to do in our class. One way AVID has changed me into becoming a better scholar is always encouraging me to try my best.
Hi, my name is Jasmine, and I chose AVID to follow my brother's footsteps. My favorite part about AVID is scholar groups because I like working with my group and other students. If it wasn't for AVID, I wouldn't be organized, and it's important for an athlete like me to be organized because we have to have a GPA higher than a 2.5, and it's not just your GPA that can affect you, it's also having less than a C on ELA and math. AVID helped me with ELA because it helped me use academic language and write complete sentences better. So if it wasn't for AVID, I probably would not have been playing sports like I am right now.
Hi, my name is John Wayne and I chose AVID because most students who apply into a four-year college are accepted. My favorite part about AVID is my connection with my tutors and my classmates.
So if you're a student who wants to go to college after high school but you need a little bit of support getting there, join AVID. We will help you.
Hello, my name is Mr. Hernandez and I teach band. In band, students are able to pick the type of instrument they want to learn. Of those include flute, clarinet, trumpet, percussion, and many more. In band, we learn how to play our instrument, we learn how to play different songs, and we play them together. In advanced band, we learn a song and we compete against other bands, and we perform in front of people.
My favorite part about being in band is being able to perform in Christmas parades. Those are very exciting because of all the lights, and there are a lot of people there to watch you and see the hard work you've put into learning the piece and being able to perform it in front of people and on the streets. I think you should really join band because you'll be able to meet new people and be able to learn how to get out of your comfort zone and perform for new people.
My name is Matthew and I play the trombone. Some of the things that we do in band is breathing gym and play songs such as marching songs and Christmas songs. I like to play in front of people because sometimes I like to impress, sometimes show off.
Many of the students that stick with band end up really enjoying it, so I hope you decide you'd like to do band. Hello, my name is Mr. Hernandez, and along with band, I also teach choir. In choir, we learn a lot of songs, we learn how to sing, and we get to perform in front of many different audiences. Some of the songs that we learn and sing together include classical music, Christmas or winter music, and even popular music that you might listen to on the radio. So if you like to sing or want to learn how to sing, I would love to have you in choir.
Hi, I'm Genesis Hernandez, and I'm in 7th grade, and I've been doing choir for 2 years. And I really enjoyed doing choir because I really love to sing, and I learned a lot of new things about music that really helped me through the year. What I like about choir is that I got to lead the class and help other students with the music.
Hi, I'm Kayla Zamora, and I've been in choir for 2 years now, and I love choir because we get to do a lot of fun stuff. We get to sing at concerts in front of people. We are a family that we get to share our voices all together. We get to sing a lot, and it's really fun. And we get to learn about music, dynamics.
We think you should join choir.
Hello, my name is Jesse Vasquez and I teach Project Lead the Way, which is computer science. What we do in the classroom is we code in the digital format, transfers over to the physical world. When we code our microbits, we code them to complete tasks in the real world. Just like your thermostat, when it works, we turn the thermostat on and off, and all that is dealing with coding programs that tell it to turn on and off at a certain time. So when we create our microbits, we are creating 3 digital formats that transfer over to the physical world.
What I like about computer science is that I get to be creative with the microbits and how I code them.
What I like about computer science is we get to learn new things about computers and how to program microbits. A microbit is a little chip that you use and you have to program it from the computer in order for it to give directions to the microbit, and the microbit lights up little lights so that you can see faces or words.
My favorite project that we have done so far in computer science is the slides about computer science. The slides explain what computer science is and how we could get a job in Silicon Valley.
My favorite project about computer science is when we had to debug a microbit. So what we basically did was find the problem and we had to debug it, which means that we had to solve the coding. That's when you have to find the problem, and then when you solve it, it goes into the microbit, and the microbit does smiles or turns into a sad face or something like that.
Why I think students should take computer science is because when they know coding, then it opens up a new path for their career, and they have many opportunities to find a job.
I hope you select my classroom, and I hope to see you there.
Hi, I'm Mrs. White, and I teach creative writing here at Monte Middle School. I am also an author, and this is my book that's available on Amazon.
My favorite assignment, I think, had to be the horror thriller suspense, because I have 2 characters, 2 wolves. It took place in a laboratory, kind of worn down and everything, and those 2 wolves were desperate to try to find a way out. I would highly recommend joining creative writing because it's just fun in general. It's like a place to relax.
I really enjoyed it because I got to express myself through poetry, and when you join creative writing, you're able to write what you feel, and afterwards you can get a lot of help and feedback through that. Really show off, I guess, my skills through that, and I really enjoyed it.
Creative writing is really important to me because we're making something new, and it's just really a great feeling when you write that story, you get to the end and you look back and you realize that you just made something that never existed before. And that's something I really enjoy sharing with my students, and I'd really like to share it with you as well.
So hi, I'm Thomas Price. I teach a language development class. It's called ELD 3 for students that are really close to passing the LPAC. In this ELD class, we do Fast Forward, which is a reading program, listening, speaking, and writing program. They try to learn the sounds of English, and they practice the sounds 30 minutes a day. It's games involved sometimes, and they get points. They get to read to the computer. And then sometimes we'll have writing assignments after.
I like ELD because it helps me with reading, listening, and speaking. What I like about the projects is that how we were able to look at pictures and see how the characters' movements and how they looked happy, mad, or sad, and we had to describe them. Students should take ELD because it prepares us for what we need during the classes and what exams we're taking, and because it's fun.
I hope to see you all join the class, and we'll get a lot of learning done.
Hi Lobos, I'm Miss Alvarado. I am the leadership teacher here on campus. I would like to encourage any upcoming 7th or 8th grade students to apply for our leadership class next year. In order to participate in leadership, anyone is welcome. All you have to do is pick up an application in the springtime with me in room 46. If you are wanting to participate in planning activities for our school campus, such as rallies, dances, or lunchtime activities, and you want your voice to be heard, leadership is the place for you. We are a family who works together to bring you fun for school.
What we like about leadership is that we get to help our community and our school out.
And we also get to see the smiles on kids' faces when we're doing the activities outside.
If you are a 6th or 7th grader right now, I hope you consider leadership to be your family next year.
I'm Lindsay Mendoza, and I teach medical detectives here at El Monte. Are you interested in the medical profession? Have you ever considered a job as a nurse, a surgeon, or a doctor? Are you interested in crime scene investigations or becoming a forensic specialist? If you answered yes to any of those questions, then Medical Detectives is the elective for you. In Medical Detectives, you'll learn about the body systems through dissections and other hands-on activities. You'll also learn about crime investigations through activities like fingerprinting and blood splatter analysis.
In Medical Detectives, we learn about cells, tissues, and body systems by investigating cells under a microscope and building a beating heart.
So like a real crime investigator would, we identified the bones and put the skeleton back together.
If shows like House, Untold Stories of the ER, and CSI interest you, then sign up and become a medical detective.
Hola El Monte, yo soy el señor Martín. I am the Spanish 1-2 teacher here at Monte Middle School. If you are interested in getting ahead in college prep classes for the high school, the A through F requirement, Spanish 1 and 2 might be an elective that you might be interested in, where you take 1 year here at the middle school, then you go on and take 1 year at the high school, and it's going to count for 2 years of your A through F requirement. In Spanish 1 and 2, you get to work in groups, and you get to work with partners, and you get to learn a lot of cultural information. And if you feel that you're somebody who knows a lot of Spanish and like to be able to do share outs in groups, as well as in conversation, not only learn the vocabulary from the textbook, but also just learn vocabulary that you already know from Spanish. So you get to come and bring a lot of the Spanish that you know already. Another thing that students really enjoy in Spanish 1 and 2, for Cinco de Mayo celebration, students get to bring their favorite Mexican dish and they get to share it to the class. And the years in the past, there have been some students that really have brought some really delicious food. Another thing too that students also do is they get to record their conversations on campus and they get to show them in class. And it's something that's kind of new to Spanish 1 and 2, but it's something we've also started to do. As well as students also get to do artwork in Spanish 1 and 2 because there's a lot of stuff that you can learn from other Spanish-speaking countries. A lot of students sometimes think that it's just whatever comes from Mexico, but no, there's like 19 different Spanish-speaking countries that have a lot of artwork and a lot of artists that we do get to learn in Spanish 1 and 2 as well.
I like Spanish too because even though I'm Mexican and I know Spanish language, I get to learn more about how to speak Spanish and learn more about my culture.
Depending on the holiday, Mr. Martin puts that type of Spanish holiday music.
My name is Angel Chavez. I'm in 8th grade and I think you should take Spanish because it's awesome.
So if you are interested in taking Spanish 1 and 2, I encourage you to take the class. Y bienvenidos!
Hi, my name is Mrs. Green and I'm the speech and debate teacher here at El Monte. We've had a great year so far where our students have had the opportunity to build on their public speaking skills and their debate skills. They have been able to work on their strengths. So if you're somebody that likes to be funny, then you can do your own comedy show just like one of our students did. If you're somebody that likes to be dramatic and make people cry, you can do that as well. And then we take all of your skills and your strengths and all of the hard work you put in, we go to competitions and we win. That's what we do in speech and debate.
My name is Alder de la Cruz. What I like about speech and debate is that you could learn different types of speeches and compete with other schools from this area of Fresno.
What I like about speech and debate is that you can go in front, you can get rid of your fear about shyness, and you can learn many types of speeches.
Kids should choose speech and debate because it gives them confidence about talking out loud to others.
Funnest project was when we went to our first competition. We met new friends.
Students should take speech and debate as an elective because they get to learn how to speak loudly, and if you're a really smart kid like me, you're probably maybe a little bit shy and your voice doesn't really get that high.
If this seems like something you're interested in, please ask more questions and please join us for speech and debate. We look forward to having you in our class.
My name is Ms. Larm and I am the STEM teacher here at Monte Middle School. I teach robotics. We start with a small robot and we do block coding with that, and then we go to a larger robot and do C+ coding with it. The children do get to build both types of robots. We then go to design and modeling in one of the classes, and we start with blocks and we build just a prototype, and then we use the CAD/CAM system and we start building things that are from the 3D printer. We also go to units with architecture where the children are building their own houses and then using CAD/CAM to design them.
Hey, I'm Kevin Celo and I like Miss Farm's class because it's pretty fun, yeah. In Miss Farm's class we get to build things, we get to do coding, we get to have fun, we could have fun, yeah. It's a fun place to, you know, we have fun here, yeah. It's pretty fun, I gotta admit that. Pretty fun.
So if you would like to be in the elective class, sign up. We'd love to have you.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Jimenez. I am the yearbook teacher here at El Monte. What we do in yearbook is we take pictures on campus of things happening with our Lobos, or sporting events, rallies, events during lunchtime activities, and then we work on putting them into the actual yearbook. Yearbook staff members are in charge of pages, and they go ahead and design the layout and put color and pictures and all kinds of things on there, and then we put it all together. So we also work on advertising and promoting the yearbook, so that way our Lobos will buy the yearbook and have these memories forever. We work on posters and flyers, and this year we're going to be doing video.
I like to work on the yearbook because I get to work on something that's really important for the people in the future to look back on.
My name is Ana Martinez, and I like the yearbook class because it's like a very good and fun experience. You could do multiple things. If you're creative, you could express yourself a lot. You just really get to socialize a lot and make new friends if you're possibly lonely.
You could take pictures for the memories, and then they can like be in the book, and you could take the book with you anywhere you want to go.
I think you should take the yearbook class because it's a wonderful experience and it will possibly help you later on. And if you have older siblings and they want you to take pictures, you're a pro.
So I hope you choose yearbook and are a part of creating next year's yearbook full of memories that will last a lifetime.
Check this.